Hey guys, what's going on? So today I thought I would show you some of my Kydex working tools or materials you need or stuff you need to work a Kydex. So if you guys are interested in making your own Kydex sheaths, I'm going to give you the rundown on some of the tools. So this is not all the tools, but this is just most of the tools you would need to make something like these. So first off, I'm going to start with safety because this is something you do not want to skip. I highly recommend you guys get a respirator. This is mine. That's the model number 3M6921. That's the little cartridges. Make sure you guys get a good one, because when you guys do sand this or cut this on a saw or anything, this is a 6200 right here. But when you do sand, it creates a lot of dust, and you do not want to breathe this plastic dust into your lungs. So with that being said, get a respirator. Those N95 masks don't work. A handkerchief doesn't work. A towel does not work. You need a respirator. And you're going to want to get some goggles or safety glasses that totally seal off your eyes. These do fog up, and that is a downside. But you do need to protect your eyes from this dust. I didn't have this stuff when I first started, and I regretted it. Alright, next you're going to need a heat gun. So this is just mine. This is just a Wagner. That's the model number. I've had two of them. This one works okay. You just need some way of heating it up. You can use an oven or a toaster oven or stuff like that. I just use a heat gun. You're going to need something to drill holes. You can use a drill, but I prefer a drill press. I just couldn't fit my drill press on this table, so that's representing drilling. You're also going to need brad point wood bits with the nice little points on them. You're going to need those. You can use a normal little drill bit, but you're not going to get precision, and you need precision when you're making these. You're also going to need a cloth and some soap and water to wash your sheaths off after you're done sanding them. And you're also going to need, I use a Dremel 3000 tool with a whole bunch of bits. So that's what I use right there. You're also going to need a tool shop or any type of a little thermometer. So it tells you what the temperature is. It just happens to be 66 degrees right now. That's kind of cool. Alright. Now you're going to go over here, and this is your neoprene Kydex foam pads with a white t-shirt spread across the top of it. And I stapled it all around this board. Use a really thick board you're going to clamp. So that just helps preserve your neoprene foam. You're going to need two of those for pressing them together. You're also going to need 4, 5, or 6 of these tool shop clamps. Anything that exerts more than 300 pounds of pressure. So, and it has to be done quick. So don't skip out. Get something that works for you. These work really good. Irwin's work really good too. So get some of those. And you're going to have a place to do it. And you are going to need some heat resistant gloves. You can't handle that Kydex with your bare hands, so get some gloves. Test a couple out, see which ones works for you. These are just some little cheap mechanics gloves, but they work out fantastic. You still have to have dexterity. So that's one thing to think about. Alright, last but not least, you're going to need your little toolkit. Sorry about the shaky camera. I couldn't get my tripod to work here. So in your toolkit, you're going to need a rivet tool. So this is a really nice one. I can't remember what they call it, but it comes in 3 pieces. It's got the bottom, and it's got the little needle press. That's what I call it. It's got a little housing. I don't really use the housing, but you're also going to need an arbor press or some type of press to press that together. You could try to use a vise, but it's a big pain in the butt. So yeah, don't use a hammer. A hammer does not give you professional results. You're going to need a press. Alright, now you're going to need these little clamps right down here. These help hold your 2 sheets, 3 sheets together while you're drilling some holes. You're also going to need some Kydex tape. I don't have any of that around. I kind of used the last of it. I need to order some more. And then you're going to need all sorts of fasteners. Aluminum Chicago screws, and let's just get up here. Different size. These are 1/4 inch flat bits. These are just normal little 1/4 inch Chicago screws. 3/4 inch, I think it is, or something like that. 1/2 inch, and extra screws, washers, and these are silencers. You guys are going to have these silencers, and different sizes of them. So you're going to have to buy a lot of these little pieces. And here are your rivets. So they're pretty cool. I like the black oxide colors. They're really nice. You're going to need a compass, and you're going to need an eraser because you're going to draw all your lines with pencil, I suppose. If you use marker, they're going to be on there forever. Mechanical pencil, another mechanical pencil, another mechanical pencil on a compass. This is stuff you guys are going to need. And something to tighten and loosen some of your odd fixtures and screws, or a bit kit like this one. A box cutter. Another little eraser. And a punch, so you can center your holes and punch them. And here's one of my little loops I was prototyping. So, but you can use these type of drill bits. These are just the normal, like, wood and metal. They don't work the greatest. They walk on you. So I suggest getting a dedicated set of Bradley points. You guys can see the little tip on there, I suppose. Hopefully. But that's what I use. You're going to need a countersink a little bit. And you're going to need some thread locker, blue. You can use blue or red. If you use red, you're not going to get it off. You're going to have to heat it up and take it off that way. So, but blue sometimes if you want to do that. A little razor blade and some stuff like that. So, and you're also going to need a drill press. You're also going to need a scroll saw, a belt sander, sandpaper, any other types of stuff to sand and finish with. If you guys want to polish the edges of your sheaths, you'll need some way to do that. But I just wanted to show you guys some of the tools and some of the stuff I used. You're also going to need Kydex. Oh, just dropped that. So you guys are going to need Kydex, and keep your guys keep your Kydex in something to keep it dust free. You know, you don't want dust and particles all over your Kydex. If you get that stuff all over your Kydex, it shows up when you press it. So you really need a dust-free environment to be doing this kind of stuff. But other than that, that's your basic mock-up of your tools. There's quite a bit of stuff to use, and quite a bit of stuff that you really need if you're going to do, you know, semi-professional Kydex. So that's something to remember. If you guys have any questions, let me know. Feel free to ask away. I'm not a professional Kydex guy. I do this stuff in a basement in a garage. But I do get really decent results. So this is something you guys can do. It takes some talent. It takes some time. There's a learning curve in it. And, you know, just don't feel scared of it, guys. I mean, you guys, if you put your mind to it, you can do it. So I hope this video helps you out. I do have a lot of money invested in this Kydex hobby of mine. I probably have about $700 to $800 in materials, tools, and stuff like that invested. So it's not cheap to get started. Once you do get started, you know, all your friends are wanting stuff, and just by word of mouth, you guys are going to get a lot of business. So, and I'm struggling right now to keep up with orders. Mainly I'm struggling to keep all my supplies up to date. But other than that, that's what I got for you guys. I hope you enjoy the video. Like, comment, and subscribe. I appreciate it. Have a good day.